Hello everyone, it's Angela from the Chaotic Life of a Planner. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you've been around for a little while. So today we're going to be planning out the week of December 7th to December 13th. This is my Erin Condren Daily Duo. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the last week looked like because I got a lot of use out of it and I'm really liking how I'm using it right now. So I've been using this bottom section for gratitude and that's actually been really well. I have missed a day or two. It happens. I need to go back and fill out yesterday's. I know exactly what I'm going to write. I just need to do it. This was my weekend page. I like the weekend pages. I should tell you this was a sticker kit from Sticker Me Happy. This week I'm going to be using a kit from Simply Smith Stickers. This is the Daily Duo kit. I do have the full kit. I love the gnomes. Like, gnomes are just super popular right now because they are so freaking cute. So let's go ahead and get this party started. So, let's see, I haven't used a Simply Smith sticker kit in my Daily Duo in a little bit, just because I've been using some different things, and I've actually been really liking using a kit that matches my weekly in the Daily Duo, so that's been fun. But this week, you've got two Plan With Me videos this week, one in my weekly and one in my Daily Duo. So I'm going to go ahead and cover these up. Let's see, I'm going to also go ahead and mark my dinner time. The Daily Duo, I absolutely love it. I am planning, I've told you guys this before, to use my to go back to the Erin Condren Petite Planner for the month, well, at least the first quarter of 2021, just because we're going to be like between houses and I don't really, like, I'm not going to need this much space. So I thought, oh, I'll go to the Petite Planner and see what I think. But I'm just like, oh, I don't know, because I love this so much, but we'll see. Obviously I do have the Daily Duo if I decide that I want to go back to it and to stick with it and not use the Petite Planner, but we'll just have to see how that goes. So Liberty has school. I actually think, so today is Monday when I'm filming this, I actually think she's not going to go to school today. The roads are bad. She don't want to drive herself, so I think she's just going to do it via Zoom, which is fine. Okay, so there's my AM routine. I'm going to go ahead and cover up this little to-do with a sticker, except maybe I should place it a little bit better. There we go. I don't really have a lot going on today as far, well, let me take that back. I do have a lot going on today, but it is not like stuff that I have to do to go out of the house. Like, I have pest control coming. I have my contractor coming to start work that he needs to do. Why can I not get these up today? There we go. Just some things like that, but I don't actually have to go out of the house for, I don't think, anything. I think I'm here all day, which is nice. I have a bunch of phone calls to make and some stuff like that, but all right. I'm going to use one of my custom stickers from Fern Creek that says The Chaotic Life. Use that right here. And then I have these little Grinch Christmas countdowns from Alexandra Nicole Plans. I'm going to use this right here. Super cute. I love them. this will be my gratitude. And then I think, let's see if I want to use those. Okay, I need to work on cleaning the kitchen today. I have like a bunch of kind of, how do I want to describe it? Like I'm in the middle of a couple of different projects up there. So I need to work on that. So I'll probably do that tonight, like while I'm, yeah, I'll probably do that tonight. And if I don't do it tonight, it doesn't really matter as long as I do it. So there's that. And then I want to mark that I have the contractor coming, and Lord only knows when he'll come, because he just kind of marches to the beat of his own drum and comes whenever the heck he wants. So there's that. And then I also have pest control. And they're coming between the hours of 12 and 3. All right, so I think that is it for Monday. Now we're going to go on to Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and set up the bones for Tuesday the same way that I did this day. So I will go ahead and speed that up for you guys so it doesn't take quite as long. All right, so that is pretty much the bones for this day. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and add my AM routine sticker here. One thing that I didn't do on Mondays, and I'm going to have to go back and do that, was draw in my boxes. This little stencil is from Erin Condren. I do believe I have it linked in the description box down below. It's like $3 or something like that. It's not very expensive, and I do really like it. I use it all the time. I mostly just use it for these boxes. I use this quite often. I should use these little tiny boxes because they're pretty cute too. And then there's also the circles, but there's that. Oh, and then my dinners. I need to figure out what we're going to have for dinners this week. Like, I have a couple of things. I did do grocery shopping, so I do have a few things, like, figured out. I need to go out in my freezer in the garage and just kind of see what we have out there for meat. Okay, there's my countdown sticker and my chaotic life. And then I'll write gratitude in here. I don't know what the deal is with the cat today. Now she's out there like scratching at my door. I thought she needed food, so I checked. No, her food bowl was full. She was fine. Then I just heard Michaela come out and see if the cat wanted to go in her room, because sometimes she does that. She'll scratch at the door if she wants to go in, or meow if she wants to go in Michaela's room, but I don't know what her problem is right now. Okay, so there is Liberty School for Tuesday. I think that's really it. Oh, I do know. At 4 o'clock is Sierra's from Moxie Life. It's her like goal setting, first in her goal setting series, I believe. So I want to mark that down. Okay, so that is it for Tuesday. My daily duo is getting so chunky. But, you know, I have used it for, I mean, there's probably been couple weeks probably in the entire planner that I didn't use, like because we were traveling or whatnot. But for the most part, I have used it and I absolutely have loved every minute of it. It is definitely been a game changer for me. All right, so even through the pandemic, like I have definitely needed it. All right, there's that. Although I am ready for the pandemic to be over and we can all go back to our regularly scheduled program. Like, I know I'm not alone in this, but I'm just done. Done. All right, there's that. Let's use the red one right here. I don't know why these stickers are giving me such a hard time pulling them up today. So how about you guys? Are you guys ready for Christmas? Are you finished with your shopping? Like, what do you still have left to do? Like, let me live vicariously through you, please. That would be wonderful. Christmas is my favorite time of year. I love to decorate. I love to bake. I love to do the shopping, all the things, and I'm doing very little of them this year because, you know, we're getting ready to move. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below and tell me how you guys are doing in your Christmas preparations. Are things going well? Are you guys doing a scaled down version of Christmas this year because of the pandemic, or is everything just going forward as normally planned? Or give me all the deets, you guys. All right, there's that and that. Let's go ahead and mark my AM routines and my dinners. I'm in such a rut with dinners. I don't know why. Actually, I do. It's because I'm basically only cooking for myself. Sometimes Michaela eats at home and sometimes Liberty eats at home. It just depends on if she's been getting a ton of fast food lately, which is absolutely terrible, and she needs to stop that, but she's been doing that with her friends. So I'm basically only cooking for myself, and it's not really very fun to just cook for yourself. It's just much easier to just do something super quick and easy, but that hasn't definitely been the healthiest option for me to do that either. So these are the days, you guys. These are the days. Okay, there's that and that. Let's go ahead and add in my countdown. Every time I stick down one of those little Grinch stickers, it just makes me smile inside. All right, there's that. Let's see, Liberty has school, of course. What else do I have on Wednesday? Church. And then Wednesday is the 9th, so I am supposed to get my Moxie Life for 2021, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to use one of these little Happy Mail stickers. These are from Sticker Me Happy. I have her shop linked down below as well, along with my little promo code that you can use. And we're going to go ahead and stick this up here, even though, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely convinced that it's going to come this day. Tracking says that it will, but it hasn't moved in days and days and days. So who can tell? But we'll see. I hope it comes. I've been waiting. It seems like I've been waiting a long time. And I'm actually a little concerned that if it doesn't come, that I won't get it before we move. But I digress. We'll see. Definitely not the Moxie Life team's fault. It's just the times that we're in. Okay, so that's all I've got for Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and just leave everything blank because I like to fill in like the night before or the morning of. I like to sit down and fill in things that have maybe came up for the day or fill in my to-do lists, that sort of thing. It's really hard to plan like my to-do list. Like some things I know have to get done on certain days, but like I don't usually know like, okay, what am I going to work on as far as like decluttering this day or whatever. And when we get to our new house, I'm hoping that I can use this time that we're traveling to like really come up with a good cleaning routine, because then I'll pretty much know, okay, Mondays I do this, Tuesdays I do this, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I'll pretty much know, you know, what I have for cleaning chores every day. And I think that will be really helpful, especially because like, I mean, I'm bordering on the edge of empty nest syndrome, you know. My little one, the caboose of the family, has not quite flown the nest, but she's getting there, like soon. She's a junior this year. But, you know, she drives now, so she just doesn't need mom quite as much as she did before she got her license. And my husband at this point still will be working out of town, so yeah, I think a routine is like a cleaning routine is definitely going to be helpful for me. So there's that and that. Let's see. Which actually you don't have to write gratitude if you don't want to. You do get, I only see 3 gratitudes, but you could use those because there are a ton of script stickers right here that you could use if you chose to. All right, we are going to use, I have another red one, so let's use this one. This is for Liberty School. Oh, on Wednesday I may have to add in a hockey game. I'm just waiting to hear from Benjamin about whether or not he's going to be playing in that game or not, since he goes back and forth between the Premier team and the Elite team right now. All right, and then Wednesday I'm wanting to bake. Liberty wants to clean the garage since we're not going to be having the little girl that we babysit. So we will probably do some of that as well. But I really want to get some baking done. So let's also do this. I feel like I have been saying clean the garage forever because we have had so many garage cleaning sessions. But here's the thing. We were a military family for, 21 plus years. We moved every few years, and that always forced us to clean out things that we didn't really need anymore. Well, we have been in this house, I can't remember if we've been in this house for 9 years or 10 years. I think we've been in this house for 9 years, actually. Like, it's funny, when we close on this house, it will have been, I have to go back and look, but it's just going to be from within a couple of days of when we signed for this house when we bought it. So that's just pretty comical to me. So she wants to clean the garage. And anyways, what I was saying is every few years we would have to, get rid of our things and, declutter and all of that stuff. But we've been in this house for so long, we haven't had to do that. So it's just been a little bit crazy because we've accumulated so many things. And like, this is our first house that we've bought. So we've definitely accumulated like lots of outdoor things and tools and all of that sort of thing. So it takes a long time to declutter through all of that stuff. Anyways, I'm not going to fill this out right now, but this is where I'm going to put my baking. So that's why, like, there's been times when we've went out there and decluttered like a certain area, and then, you know, we took all of the stuff out of the garage attic. So that took a long time, and we had a ton of stuff up there, like a lot of stuff. And to be honest with you, anytime we didn't know what we were going to do with something, we just shoved it upstairs. And that is one of the main reasons why there's so much stuff up there, because, you know, it would just get shoved up there, and we'd be like, oh, we'll deal with it later. Well, no, then we never really did deal with it later. So we are dealing with it later. Now, some of that stuff has been up there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember. I didn't even remember that we put that up there. Like, there was some like Mountain Dew, like big Mountain Dew cooler that Devin won from some raffle or something like that. And yesterday, Liberty went up there to grab the last few things, and she's like, Mom, what do you want to do with Devin's Mountain Dew cooler? And I was like, oh, I didn't even remember that. And then I called him to ask him what he wanted to do with it, and he was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. So anyways, lots of stuff like that up there. But the unfortunate thing for the buyers is, well, I'm not sure if it's unfortunate or fortunate. I guess it depends on which side of the coin you're looking at it from. They will not be able to use that space as like attic space like we did, because we are having a whole bunch of insulation blown in up there, so it will be closed off and unable to be used anymore. But the good part about having the insulation blown in there is they will not have the high heat bill that we had, you know, the whole time we've lived here to heat the garage, because it's a very tall ceiling garage, and with no insulation in the roof, all the heat just goes poof right up there. So nice for them, and that they'll have the lower heating costs, but they'll lose all that storage space, which, to be honest with you, we should have had that insulation blown in there a long time ago. It's actually crazy to me that the previous owners before we bought the house didn't have any insulation in there. Like, and actually we didn't even have any in the ceiling of the main living area. Like, there was no insulation in the attic at all when we bought the house, and we did have it a whole bunch blown in to the house part. We just, for some reason, didn't have it done in the garage. Not sure why. It doesn't really make logical sense, but that's how it was done. And we did notice a significant difference once we had that insulation blown into the attic of the main living part of the house. We noticed a significant difference in how warm the house would stay in the winter. All right, put down my little countdown to Christmas. I can't believe that, like, at the end of this week we're going to be less than 2 weeks till Christmas. Like, nutso. All right, let's go ahead and mark Liberty's school. I hope this isn't like super boring to you guys. I mean, my life is not like that interesting lately because we don't have that much stuff going on, but I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I put my days together. All right, there's that. And then the other thing that I want to mark, oh, darn it, I just ripped my thick washi. Well, not thick washi, but my full strip. I'm going to work on goal setting since I should have my Moxie Life. And I want to start filling out like the compass assessment and that sort of thing. Even though I'm not sure why, but I'm like deathly afraid of the compass assessment. Okay, so there is that. So there's Friday. Now we are into my favorite days. I love I know a lot of people don't like this, but I really love having the weekend on one page. I don't need a full page for each day of the weekend. I know that that is not a common thought. Most people do not appreciate that about the Daily Duo, but I love it. This little weekend sticker is from Sticker Me Happy. So I'm going to pull this out. Let's see how that would fit right. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that there yet. I'm going to think about that for just a second. I'm going to see what I have for washi. Let's use this one. Let's put this right here. And then we'll use both of these. If you don't like this little ghosting that you have right here from the calendar, you can just use your correction tape and cover it up, and that's not really a big deal at all. And then I'm going to put this one right here. And this one will be the 13 days and the 12 days. And I think that is super, super, super cute. Let's trim that. I'm probably going to move this over a little bit. I'll put it right on the edge, I think. And then trying to decide if I want to leave the weekend sticker there or put it down here. I wish you guys could like tell me, like this could be like live, so you could tell me, oh, move it up, it doesn't look good down there, or oh, put it down. Whatever. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. And then I'm not going to be able to fill out the entire weekend because like I said, I like to do this like the night before or the morning of so that I know exactly what I have going on. But this will be my AM routine. And then I will leave mark it right here. This will be my dinner. And I can't actually fill all of this out anyways because I don't know what time Benjamin's hockey games are. Okay, and then let's see if I have any more. Oh yes, I do. So I'm going to put my AM routines here. So I could actually put this, like this one here and this one here if I wanted to. But I always think about that and I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I don't leave quite as much space for an AM routine on the weekends just because it's kind of a more relaxed couple of days for me. So like I don't necessarily care so much about not hitting snooze on the weekends. So there is that. Like there's going to be a couple of days where I know we'll go to the dump and take donations and stuff like that in this week, but I didn't add that to my Daily Duo yet. All right, and then I will probably do, since I have these couple of gratitudes down here, somehow I'll mark gratitude. I'm going to leave that. Actually, I'm not going to do that right now. I'll wait. So I'll mark my gratitude down there in the bottom. I will not probably use this sticker, although I could. I could trim it, but I'm not going to. So I really think that's probably about it for right now. I do know that, I guess I could mark that. Saturday evening, Michaela and Lucas will be leaving. She actually has a really long layover in Anchorage, like overnight on Saturday. We tried to not book her flight like that, but there weren't a whole lot of options. It's actually kind of difficult to fly right now just because so many flights are canceled and whatnot. Or, you know, they've just cut down their flying schedules. Another thing that I would probably do is make sure I leave space for whatever YouTube stuff I want to do, like the Chaotic Life stuff I want to do this weekend. Okay, I think that's going to work out nicely. So I do have all of the Erin Condren products that I am using in this video linked down below. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would consider using my affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra, but they really do show content creators support, and it helps me partake in, oh man, that is ripping. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. It helps me be able to bring you guys new products and additional content to show you. So I really appreciate that. If you're new to Erin Condren, I have a link down below that you can click on to save $10 off your first purchase. And then that coupon will come to your inbox. So make sure you check your email for that. I just remembered that I pulled this little gas station sticker off because I need to fill up the truck this week. And I thought I might do it today, but I'm not going to leave the house today. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm just going to stick this. Actually, I'll just put this right here. I think that'll be okay. I haven't gotten gas in over 2 weeks. Like, now that I don't have to drive Liberty to school, it's insane how much less gas I am using. All right, so that's it. So anyways, like I was saying, I have the save $10 off your first purchase linked down below. I have, you know, various other affiliate links. I appreciate each and every one of you who have used them, and I appreciate each and every one of you that has spent a little bit of time with me today by watching my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.